The Forbidden Path, Bob's descent into darkness. In the unforgiving world of Ark Survival Evolved, where survival is the only goal, one man's journey took a dark and unexpected turn. This is the story of Bob, an ordinary survivor whose descent into madness would lead him to commit unspeakable acts. Bob started his journey like any other survivor on the island. Lost, alone, and with no memory of how he got there, he had to adapt quickly to survive the dangerous landscapes and creatures that inhabited the Ark. And the other survivors were hiding away in caves and never coming out. As days turned into weeks, Bob's struggle for survival brought him closer to the brink of desperation. Limited resources and the ever-present threat of predators weighed heavily on his mind. Despite his best efforts, Bob struggled to find enough food to sustain himself. As he roamed the Ark, his stomach gnawed at him, and the line between man and beast began to blur. In his desperation, Bob stumbled upon a tribe of survivors that seemed to have discovered an unthinkable secret, a way to obtain sustenance from fallen foes. Bob sees Shady Tribe in the distance. This tribe embraced cannibalism, believing that absorbing the strength of their fallen enemies granted them power and protection. Drawn to the promise of survival, Bob found himself entangled in their dark rituals. Bob wrestles with his conscience as he is tempted by the tribe's practices. Bob was torn between the need for survival and the horrors of consuming another human being. The psychological toll of his choices began to manifest in his demeanor. As Bob joins the tribe, he undergoes a transformation, becoming more feral and unhinged. Embracing the tribe's practices, Bob's mind began to unravel, and he became a different person. He discarded his old identity, taking on the name of the Savage. This documentary captures tense moments as Bob participates in the tribe's hunts and rituals. The Savage became a feared figure on the Ark, his hunger for human flesh matched only by his desire for power. But with every life he consumed, the darkness within him deepened. As this documentary reaches its climax, scenes of conflict and violence between tribes are shown. The Savage's actions caught the attention of rival tribes, who sought to put an end to his reign of terror. The Ark became a battlefield, stained with the blood of those who dared to defy him. In the end, the Savage's hunger for power led to his own downfall. Consumed by darkness, Bob lost his humanity, leaving behind a trail of death and destruction. Ark Survival Evolved is a world that challenges the very essence of humanity. Bob's story serves as a stark reminder of the thin line that separates civilization from savagery. Please note that this is a fictional documentary based on the Ark Survival Evolved game. The game itself does not promote or involve cannibalism. If you are listening to this, then I must inform you that Bob is outside of my base as we speak, and Oh shit, no Bob, get the fuck away. Oh.